Each day, the news on the Trump administration's immigration overhaul leaves our local immigrant community reeling. No one is quite sure what will happen next. Who will become a target for deportation? When could it happen? And will a protected status like DACA stay that way? Through his work as a videographer in Orlando, Lucas Da Silva stays behind the lens.
My name is Lucas Da Silva.
But now he's in front of the camera, hoping to give the immigration issue a face you wouldn't expect.
Nobody assumes that I'm an immigrant.
Lucas was just a year old when his parents came to the U.S. from Brazil.
I have people in my own friend group now that might see this and say, "What?" This is when I'd recently arrived. So.
The family came here on a tourist visa. It's typically valid for up to 10 years. Visitors can come and go in that time, but can only stay in the country for up to 6 months per visit. In Lucas's case,
they ended up overstaying the visa. Eventually, so we lived in New York. My dad was able to work for the UN as a chauffeur for some of the embassies, and so we ended up getting a diplomatic visa for a while.
That change in status is common for immigrants who obtain different types of visas for work, study, family, or tourism. For Lucas's dad, his legal status expired when he left his job at the UN, eventually being detained, then deported after he was caught driving without a license. Lucas, his sister, who was born here, and his mother, who obtained legal permanent residency, stayed in the U.S.
That's tough. It hurts. I still haven't been able to visit my dad's grave, and that weighs on me.
Born in Brazil, but living in the U.S. most of his life, Lucas found protection under DACA, or Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. The policy gives immigrants who arrived in the country before they were 16 years old protection from deportation and a work permit. It must be renewed every 2 years, and those who qualify must meet certain education requirements. Here's how DACA impacts Florida. Right now, almost 50,000 people are eligible for DACA in our state. That's according to the American Immigration Council. They pay roughly $135 million in state and local taxes. And like Lucas, almost 95% are part of the state's workforce.
DACA has been a lifeline for us. I can't even imagine having to go back to square one. At 36 years old, it feels a little hopeless.
DACA has been a hot topic since its inception under the Obama administration. During President Trump's first term, he tried unsuccessfully to revoke it. Then in December, he expressed support for the program.
We're going to do something about the Dreamers.
What does that mean? What are you going to do?
I will work with the Democrats on a plan, and Republicans are very open to the Dreamers.
It's a complex situation where...
The back and forth is why Lucas and so many others are worried. That's why he's here at the Hope Community Center in Apopka. He and others of various status learn about legal options for immigrants. And if DACA is revoked, Lucas plans to fight because he considers himself an American.
What's the alternative, right? Is going back to a country that I don't know, that I don't even know how to read or write the language?
Next week, the state legislature has been called to a special session by Governor DeSantis to discuss immigration enforcement. Among the proposals the governor wants to see happen, making it a crime to enter the state, punishable by 9 months in jail, and automatic incarceration until a defendant's trial date. The governor also has plans to make local law enforcement a part of this process. We're looking into how that could impact our local agencies, and that's coming up at 5. And all this week, I'm taking a deep dive into how these changes are impacting our local immigrant community. You can watch my reports weekdays at 4 p.m. on WESH 2, at 10 p.m. on CW 18, and you can also find all the stories on WESH.com and in the WESH 2 News app.